Oop-de-doopy-doo. There
Hello.
it is.
Here we are.
Ninjutsu?
Ninjutsu.
Tequila.
New
Ninjutsu.
new
In the
shit.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles movie, they all dance to that song.
New
Yeah,
shitsu?
and they say ninjutsu.
Yeah.
On the edit, they say tequila in in one of them.
Really?
Yes, I think.
Because I never knew that song was Tequila until
Really?
Really?
until years later.
You didn't
I
see
may be
Pee-wee's
conflating it because
Great
I
Adventure or whatever the fuck it is?
I saw it. I saw that whenever I grew up with the original TMNT movie.
Yeah.
It was always around. I didn't see Pee-wee until I was like 10 or 11.
That makes sense.
Hello, welcome to Fandom Nonsense. I'm Zach.
I'm Colin.
I'm Des.
I'm Goose.
I am someone.
I am also Patrick Douglas.
He's Nolan. He's Aaron,
yeah.
and he's also Nolan.
Hmm.
Jesus.
But in
Can't
some
do it
circles
once.
I've
They
known
can't do
as
it once.
Patrick
Right.
One
Douglas.
fucking time. They're even in the
Mystery
right
solved.
goddamn order.
Aren't they though?
Why do you gotta spoil it?
What? I
You
did
gotta
that
spoil it.
perfectly. I did that the same way I've always done it. And you can't prove otherwise.
There's like
They're in the right order.
there's
So
like
many.
50 videos
Yeah.
proving
Yeah,
you
proving
wrong.
you completely wrong.
That's how
At
it happens
least
every
someone-
single time.
I've
Someone
listened
they
to
just
every.
I will die on this hill.
I have
Hey.
listened to every single fucking podcast.
All right, let's go through them right now, Colin.
Okay.
What's episode one's name?
I don't fucking know.
My dad's crap.
All right, kids.
Do we all have daddy issues?
No.
My dad's not a
Ah,
complete piece of shit.
Oh, your dad's
He's-
awesome.
My dad's
No,
a
I
fucking
feel like-
asshole, but he's a good
he's been
dad.
there. He's always
yeah.
been
Well,
there.
speaking
For
of my
better or
mommy issues, want to talk about WandaVision?
Are we
Speaking
doing
of
Wandy
international
first?
women, whoa.
Are we doing Wandy
Sokovia.
first?
Yeah,
It's a finale.
it's a finale. Yeah.
Yeah.
Finale.
The
Finale.
finale.
The
Finale.
It's
Featuring Wanda.
it's finish.
It's finish.
You have to either speak louder or ask for the microphone. One of the two.
Just hit him on the hit him on the top of his noggin.
Just grab.
Please don't
Just
fucking
grab
do
it when
that.
you need it.
Yeah, like take it from me.
So, where do you want to start? Because there's,
At the beginning.
I mean,
Yeah.
there's. I feel like there's just a few things that like actually like warrant larger conversations. As you said before, how it went basically went how we expected.
yeah,
it
we
to
went.
Go.
It went.
Yeah.
Oh no, I was talking about Ruby when I said that, but
Oh.
also the other thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I mean, the first thing that fucking happens is her explaining more on the chaos magic shit, which great, awesome. Like, We
Right.
knew that was gonna happen.
Yeah.
Then you cut to, I think it's the scene with, is she Pulsar or is she Spectrum? I
went-
don't know at this point.
Honestly,
Spectar.
they're my money is since they're pretty much just doing the grab bag that is all of her powers. I'm going to say since they established that her mom was called Photon, that's going to be the mantle that she takes up.
Yeah.
That's what makes the most sense to me. She's
You know
gonna,
what? I
she's
didn't
gonna
think
call
about
herself
Photon, but yeah.
call herself Photon to
Because like
Rambo?
with how her
Rambo.
powers are going, Spectrum makes sense because she's doing a shitload of them.
Right.
But you know, Photon also does make sense.
it makes more sense narratively. Spectrum maybe more to what she's shown off so far, but I think they're going to go with Photon.
Got you.
That's my
I feel that.
Well,
think
yeah,
anyway.
we
Yeah.
cut to that. Who the fuck was that guy? Because he's not in anything.
What, the boner?
Boner, yeah, he's
Yeah.
not in
Yeah.
anything. I looked that shit up. I can't find him anywhere.
He's
Yeah, he's just a
He's just
he's
a dude with super
He
speed.
was just
No,
a neighbor.
No, he doesn't
No.
even have super speed. That
Right.
that was something that
Yeah.
was given to him by Glinda Goodwitch. No, sorry. Agatha.
Yeah.
Oh no.
just like how
They didn't say that.
but
Well,
just
it
like
was
how
implied
but
with the
Yeah, they did.
necklace.
It's the necklace.
The
Right.
necklace was
Be-
for controlling.
yeah,
Yeah.
but Wanda was able to give vision powers and give her children their powers, so it stands to reason that Agatha could do the same thing with her magic.
Hmm.
She just has to say
Take it-
words for it to happen.
Or have some kind of totem actually controlling and not just
Outer it.
No, I think the first time, the first like eye contact sequence between Wanda and White Vision.
yeah.
Antivision.
What-
Antivision is,
Anti-
is that character's name.
No, it's not.
Okay.
Typically, yeah.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, anti-vision. Yeah.
No
I'm
one
pretty
has
sure
the
it's
whole
just White
thing.
Vision in the comics.
Nah, son. It's
Yeah.
Antivision.
Son.
No, man.
Want
It's
her?
anti-vision. What?
I don't think that's right.
Okay, anti-vision.
One of us. Who's doing it?
I'm already doing it.
Okay.
What?
All right.
Okay, anti-vision is when they like just recreate the like material parts of Vision.
Mm.
That said, that said, the white Vision of the comics dubbed the anti-Vision is
Okay.
Yeah.
actually a parallel
All right.
version
okay.
of Earth.
Yeah.
In the comics, he's a parallel version, but
Yeah,
so that makes sense that he's called anti-Vision.
Yeah.
right. But he was created without fucking like Hank Pym or like one of the personalities that was put into that
Vision
version of
itself, yeah.
Vision. So like he is. That's why they call him anti-vision. He's kind of like the opposite idea. And so he like when he comes in contact with normal Vision, eventually they turn him. Is the whole thing.
Right.
Yeah.
And then Vision just is white now because he was anti-Vision. But like the distinction between him being anti-Vision and Vision is whether or
Man,
not
the
he
whole
has a fucking personality. So
Right.
like
No.
the
when
whole Theseus thing. Go ahead.
Oh,
sorry.
Yeah.
No, we're not. Yeah.
We're yeah.
No. Just fucking like she walks up to him, just like, is it really you? Thinking like he's the real Vision. He just straight starts squeezing her head like a melon.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
that
Straight up insulters. Like I thought that they told me you'd
You
be
were
stronger.
What is
once
happening?
again, and I don't know why I'm noticing it so much in this, and I think it's because I'm getting further like I'm starting to really enjoy like studying sound design and
Mhm.
stuff
Jesus
for
Christ.
animation,
Yeah.
but like fucking crazy good sound
Whoever
design
this
in
person
that
is.
scene
are in a
of
strange
the-
situation right now.
of the gracefulness into suspense into horror, because it was like a epiphany moment, like happy into just this low tone silent into like a picking up of like oh shit, oh shit, oh shit.
Mm.
And the sound that him like crushing made, but it's like in some bad movies it would have been like a sound of like crunching bone or something, but in that it was it sounded more like the vibranium squishing instead against it.
Mm.
It was super good. That was,
Neato.
but yeah, the look of horror on her face was
Oh.
just fucking priceless.
And I was thinking about whenever-
Jesus.
Oh no! Right after that, whenever fucking Vision hit Vision into the Winnebago, I'm pretty sure where he landed into it is not a place that would cause it to explode. I'm sorry, I've watched this a few times, and then like every time I see that, I'm like,
Well, where's the gas tank on a Winnebago?
like on the side.
Do you know that?
I'm pretty sure.
See, that's the thing. I don't fucking know where the gas tank on a Winnebago is.
I'm pretty sure it's on the side. I don't think it's on the back.
I thought they kept it in the wheels.
Get out of here.
Gas is stored in the balls.
Yeah.
Gas is stored in the balls. And there we go. We have the title.
You say that now.
Yeah, we got plenty of time.
We got plenty of
We got
time.
plenty of time and plenty of dumb mouths.
I'm really mad that last week's wasn't fucking breeding kink as a defense mechanism for Crow.
What?
I didn't catch it.
Because we were talking about Crow getting people pregnant, and it's like,
Oh,
so he has to have a
yeah.
breeding kink as a defense mechanism.
Yeah.
And I
so
was like,
that
I
he
really
won't-
wanted
yeah.
that to be it.
Oh. Now I heard what you said.
Yeah, there you go. There you go.
Yeah.
Champ. Okay, yeah, no, I'm pretty sure, no, it's not on the back. It's in the side.
I'm looking it up.
You're
so go
looking it
ahead.
up. Good, good. But past that, oh man, something I did like was the detail of Wanda's arms just slowly getting
Yeah.
shreked.
Oh man. Some rot. It's like they're becoming desiccated corpses.
Hmm.
Pretty neat.
You're wrong. It is in the back.
Damn,
It is in the back, like right behind the wheels.
that's stupid.
Yep. So yeah, that makes sense. But most gas tanks are in the back because you know
That's where
you
the
don't want it.
balls are.
You don't want it next to the engine that could hit things head on.
That makes sense.
That's the last thing you want to hit a surface, and you're more likely to run into something than something to run into
I
you.
mean, yeah,
would
no,
think.
I
don't
agree
know.
with that. Yeah.
Really?
I would imagine.
But what if the thing you run into is the back of someone else and it's just
What if you're
Yes.
moving so
Yeah.
quickly that you run into your own back?
Oh. Is it like how you can't get your own ass pregnant?
I mean, yeah, because that's not what asses are for.
Man,
Goose.
Baron
Did you not
Bottoms is-
miss that whole thing
Yeah.
earlier?
What are you crazy? What are you talking about?
I will fist fight you.
I thought she was gonna say, "I will fist you." I was like,
That
"This
I
is
too.
the
will
line
fist
we're running."
that barren bottom of yours.
Will that get me pregnant?
Yes.
Oh.
I thought you had to stick watermelons in the belly button.
Oh, that makes sense.
What wild shit did you just say?
That's what it
Des?
looks like.
No, you come
That's
back
why
to the
there's so
mic and
many
keep
seeds
talking.
inside of it. That makes
Yeah.
sense.
No, you
no,
come
no,
back
no,
to the
no,
mic.
no, no. Hold
What?
on, hold on, hold on. Let's
never
let's
seen a
stop.
pregnant lady?
No, let's just stop this diversion.
Yes, thank you. Thank you.
I am not letting this fucking go.
I
What?
know.
No,
I edit this
it's
shit.
fine. It's fine. Let's stop the diversion. I'm sorry.
This is relevant.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Wanda had a fucking spontaneous pregnancy. Why can't we explore the meaning?
I don't think it had anything to do with watermelon seeds, and I don't understand where that.
Do you know how magic works, Colin?
Yes.
Oh my! Can we
In the
explain it to
context
you
of
later?
of the MCU. Yeah, sure.
Okay. Awesome.
I'm getting a birds and the bees
so-
talk later.
The first conversation you see between Vision and Anti-Vision is that whole like, can we not resolve this peacefully? I don't know, and I love how it just like led up to them obviously doing it.
Fucking, I was programmed to kill the Vision. I know you are, but what am I?
Right?
Yeah.
Literally, but that's that sentence takes on a whole new meaning.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think. Damn. That was
That might be close to up there for my favorite part of this whole episode.
honestly. That's one of my favorite
we
parts
got
of the
these
fucking
is- yeah, the whole
season.
series.
we got a
yeah.
good fight scene, and then still got to have the computer algorithm logic wars at the same time.
And-
Like I was worried that they would do it if they did that kind of shit. I was worried that they would do it too quickly,
Yeah.
and they didn't. It was great. It was fucking perfect.
And we circle back around to that classic Phase 1 Marvel trope of twice, both with Anti-Vision and Agatha, with our antagonist being a dark reflection of our heroes. You know, like they
sure.
are
Yeah.
what a darker side of them, or what they could be,
Yeah,
or
like-
whatever.
like Tony and Jeff Bridges.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. And
Um,
first Iron Man.
And that's really cool because it tells us a lot about who Wanda and Vision are by having them face their foils. And I'm glad that while it was like, you know, a cool big MCU fucking CGI fest, it wasn't too over the top. Like there was just
Yeah.
it was a brief little fight between the Visions, and then Wanda's fight was basically just spectacle. There wasn't really much of a fucking battle between
Yeah.
Yeah.
them.
Just a lot of pow pow and
Yeah.
pew pew.
You honestly feel like Wanda has like given up at
Yeah.
in that moment, but we'll get to that on the ship of Theseus thing.
Oh yeah. I don't know if I mentioned this on the podcast, but I recently talked about like this example of the Theseus ship parable whenever fucking in John Dies at the end, the guy has the hammer and he kills the dude with it, and he has to replace the head and the handle of the hammer, and then when the guy returns as a zombie, he's like, that's the hammer that killed me, and he's like, is he right? And it's, you know, it's that
Yeah.
it's that question of like,
Is
obviously,
it really the hammer.
Still need to watch that.
yeah.
You ever seen John Dies at the End?
I've only seen
have
it
not.
2 hours into an ayahuasca trip,
Oh, it's so good.
Fair enough.
so
So
Such a
no.
good
probably not the right headspace.
Yeah, probably not.
Perfect.
I have
headspace.
also not seen this.
That's okay.
Good movie. I'm with you. I feel you.
Yeah. I just said that to say that obviously there's something that a vision has to be that's more than the sum of its parts.
Mm.
There's like a temporal element. There's like a human element that can't really be described in the code that he was programmed in. So whenever he touches him in the forehead, he introduces, I think, the Mind Stone. I think that's why.
Mm.
He was unlocking because he said that you can't just delete all of that data. They've blocked.
Yeah.
They blocked it from you. He was just unlocking.
Yeah, unlocking his ability.
The secure files
Yeah.
in his head and just giving him
Absolutely.
all the memories that were always there.
Yeah, so it's memories. It's like
Yeah.
the tabula rasa thing. It's like if you're just an empty vessel with no like tether to the world, then how can you really say that you're human? You know, we're more than just like our meat puppet that just like set into a chain of consequence. We are also like the temporal illusion of a lifetime.
And it's the conundrum doesn't end either. It actually just expands because now we have, well, until the end of the episode, we have a Vision that has the emotional attachment but no memories, and then we have a Vision who has the memories but no attachment to those memories. Like there's still like there's for him
Two halves of a whole, but still not even complete. Together,
right,
really.
and so the whole question of which is the true Vision, both, neither, is still like an interesting, relevant question to have even at the end of the show.
Absolutely.
Yeah, it's weird to see a supercomputer go both. Wait, hold up. Was that the right answer? Hold
Elaborate further.
Yeah, perfect. The dialogue there was exquisitely written. Like so
they
good.
always just do so well with Vision's dialogue.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure.
It's super good.
It's the Vision version of saying, "I didn't quite catch that. Could you say that again?"
Yeah.
But yeah, so
I want a Google Home that's a Vision voice.
oh, that'd be
Yeah.
awesome.
I'd
That would
pay
be
Paul
neat.
Bettany.
Yeah.
You can get
If you
Samuel
wa-
L.
if you're
Jackson on
watching
Alexa.
this-
Why? Who wants that?
You can get Samuel L. Jackson on Alexa.
I love his voice, but like, it's not exactly soothing, right?
Who?
I don't want him
Sam
yelling
Jackson?
at me. Yeah.
If you ask him in the weather, he says, "Again, motherfucker." He really does. Like,
Jesus.
seriously.
Yeah, you just be constantly be getting verbally abused.
Oh, Samuel L. Jackson, my kids love Nick Fury.
Also-
get this with home Alexa.
Also, you have to say, "Alexa, ask Samuel
Oh.
to,"
Yeah.
Oh, that's dumb.
Ugh.
and I'm like, "Well, I'm not gonna say all those things
Yeah.
every time."
Yeah.
Yeah. What do we have to
It's
say?
like you can't actually even speak to the AI that is Samuel Jackson.
Yep.
You have to go through someone else to
I hate
speak
that
to
it-
Samuel L.
I hate that it
Yeah.
won't let you like
He's that
program
that
in a.
like luxurious, exclusive.
You get Echo, computer, and Alexa. I am setting off everybody that is listening to this.
All right, so before we talk about Wanda, let's talk about Ralph.
Ralph Boner.
Ralph
The
Boner.
man that wrecked it.
Yeah.
So for a brief moment, the first night that we watched episode 5 and that had that fucking thing at the end, I was like, oh, maybe it is that. And then it clicked,
Yeah.
no, it's just a classic sitcom trope of replacing an actor.
Yeah.
And it's the most important thing about it, though, is it had to be Evan Peters because it was the only way to put us in the same mind frame as Wanda, which
Yeah.
is
Is this the real
What's
Pietro?
going on?
which is
yeah.
right, which is the cognitive dissonance
Yeah, it's
and
super cool.
and fucking suspension of disbelief.
Yeah.
Because anybody else would have been like, no, this is fake. And it couldn't have been Aaron Tyler Johnson because he's dead. Like, you can't bring him back because then that would be like, okay, this is resurrecting the character. But this got us on the hook to play along. But if you actually go back and look, then in episode 6, where we actually get an episode with Pietro, he's not being the Fox Quicksilver in any way.
No.
Like, he is entirely supposed to be our Pietro.
Yeah.
Like, so that already kind of, and by the end of the episode, you should have some, like, odd feeling about him by the time that Wanda blasts him. It should be, like, there is some, like, questionability. Then in the next episode, we get Agatha all along, and it shows her turning Pietro, with no context. But then in episode 8, she straight up says,
Yeah.
I did this. He was a fake Pietro, and you were just desperate enough to believe it. Like, it was telegraphed the whole way through
Yeah.
that he was nobody important. And I feel like it's one of those things that shows that people just cannot handle having these kind of stories in live action responsibly. And I mean that about the audience, because these kind of meta things don't impact the narrative. They're interesting, and like they serve us as the audience, but like the reaction that people are having about Evan Peters in this is just ridiculous. Like,
Well, I didn't know there was any.
oh,
backlash.
people are so mad because the fan theories didn't turn out to be right, and it turned out to just be a dick joke. And they're like, "You wasted Evan Peters, so therefore, it's bad
Whatever.
writing."
Y'all
Yeah.
have you guys seen the? I'm guessing you haven't seen the pitch meeting. It's so good.
for WandaVision.
Yeah,
Oh,
for
it's
for-
so
it-
good. We'll show you in the break.
All right.
So someone is saying that someone's mic is low.
Yeah, whose mic is low? And
Whose
also, Counter
mic?
JB, what up and welcome
it might
to the
be you,
stream.
Aaron. You are
Hello.
well.
Yeah, you're getting really
Yo.
far from the fucking the
Hello?
joint there.
Hold on.
Oh, this mic is so weird to put like this close to
Okay,
my
how
mouth.
about
I
we go
agree.
through
It just
them and
feels
check-
funky.
Hey, go through them and check.
Okay.
You.
Yo, what up? Welcome to the stream. My name is Erwin. Yeah, I just screamed. What? Okay, now I'm good. I'm sorry.
Oh my fucking
Is it
god.
me? Is it me?
Is it? Oh,
No, I don't
Might
think
be a little
so.
low.
is it me?
I'm the same level as Aaron is for sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
Yeah, but who
whatever.
are you talking about?
Yeah, it's fine.
It'll
Pick a color.
it'll be even in the fucking recording.
Are we all quiet?
You're quiet.
You're quiet.
You know what though? Sometimes whenever I do listen to the Twitch, it like goes up and down in volume. It'll be like randomly just
You're
really,
pretty
really
low,
quiet.
Serena. And I feel like you're talking at the same level as all of us. We're-
I feel like I'm talking the same level as everyone.
Oh, it's Nolan. It's Nolan.
Okay, it's
Thank
Nolan.
you, Lucha Live. Thank
How
you
is that
very much.
possible?
Also, welcome to
What
the
do you
stream.
mean? How is it possible that you're too low? You're like you have
Nolan,
slow
you're the
voice.
quietest of us all.
No, I'm not.
Nolan.
Goose is quieter.
Well, now he's way up.
I'm fine on most.
But I don't know. I'm really glad that we're not just going to throw in the Fox. And honestly, at this point, I don't think that Spider-Man 3 is going to have that much
We
to
just
do
fixed
with
it. Sorry,
Huh?
go ahead.
that Spider-Man 3 is going to have much to do with the multiverse, and I don't think the multiverse means what people think it does. I think it's far more to do with things like Dormammu's realm and like that kind of different.
Speaking of that,
What?
at the post credit scene
Yes.
for Doctor Strange is
Thor. Ragnarok.
no, it's not. That's
Oh,
the post credit scene.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Who's
I still
the
haven't finished Doctor Strange.
who's the black guy from Doctor Strange that is
Mordo. No.
Mordo
Mordo.
Mordo
Mordo.
Mordo.
Murda.
At
Oh,
the
yeah.
end, we see him have
Martha.
like a heel turn in that scene
Mhm.
where he
Yeah.
said something fucking ominous, and we haven't gotten anything out of it.
Mm.
That shit ties in with Mephisto
Yeah.
completely, like in the comics. So we're definitely getting something out of him finally.
Yeah.
'Cause that when I rewatched him not too long ago, I saw that scene and I was like, we never got anything out of that, and that was forever ago. What the fuck's going on?
We haven't seen him since at all, have
Yeah,
we?
not at all, not a single time.
Hopefully we get him in this next movie then. I'm guessing we will. I don't see no reason why we wouldn't.
I don't either, but
There is a lot that's going to be going on, though.
Yeah, it's just there's so much, and a lot of the theories are obviously Mephisto related, considering.
Yeah, and that's what I'm appreciative about. Other than the fact that like this is just at its core just a really simple personal drama. They took the time to be like, hey, maybe slow the fuck down and shut the fuck up. Like
Yeah.
we've got
Let
this
us tell
under.
a story.
I've got this under. Yeah, exactly.
And
Let
if-
us tell a story.
If we're getting Mordo, are we gonna get Absorption Man too?
Yeah, probably.
That would be crazy.
Yeah.
Just like to have anybody in this be called something
Absorption Man.
like that. Yeah, just seems.
I mean, well, typically
Fucking
they
so
don't
weird.
call people by their like
If it's
hero
some,
names or something like
if
that.
it's
Not
something
often.
ridiculous, it'll be a joke in the movie
Yeah.
or something.
You
like,
yeah, of
like
course,
their
yeah.
enemy will call them
Like,
that,
how,
or
how many
just
times have you heard Black Widow be called Black Widow?
Right.
Maybe like once or twice.
Yeah, and it's been when people are talking about her alias.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was the cringiest series of
Or
lines.
the- well,
Yeah. That was the cringiest series of lines in this season. I
What?
think whenever they were just like, she's
Scarlet.
WandaVision. She is the Scarlet Lady. Oh, it's witch time. Scarlet ways. It was just fucking. They say it just directly.
Yeah.
You're the Scarlet Witch.
Yeah.
And it's just like 2 on the nose.
It
It's
was
just
like,
like
what, 4
I mean,
times
after
in this
how
one
long
episode?
it's been, I feel like like it's okay.
nobody needs to say it.
That
you
many
know.
times.
I feel like
Well, it
somebody
has
just
meaning.
needed to say it.
I'm
Did-
an idiot.
Here's the thing. They could totally have said it, but for it to just be like, "You're the Scarlet Witch," it's
Yeah.
just kind of
Absorption Man's
I don't
already
know.
in.
What other way do you say it?
We already have Absorption Man.
I don't know. It just felt tactless. Is all I was saying.
I
He's
think
in
he didn't
Agents of
want them to
S.H.I.E.L.D..
say it.
Probably not.
What?
You just didn't want him to say it. We already have
Absorption-
Absorption Man.
Yeah, he's
They
in.
didn't, I'm not saying that like
of Shield.
they didn't have
That's not canon.
Is it not?
No, and it's especially not canon now because the Darkhold's already in
Oh, yeah.
that, and it completely it's a different thing.
Yep. Got you.
They pretty much after like Age of Ultron they split ways, or maybe a little bit after that. I can't remember. It's
Gotcha.
goof.
Wait, who and who?
Agents of Shield and the MCU.
Oh yeah.
Nah, they ain't the same. I still love. I finally I watched Captain Marvel for the second time last night, and I like that movie.
I like that. I have no
I like
problem
that movie.
with Captain Marvel. It's just
It was all right.
I forgot all about the beings inside of Captain Marvel. So in like
the scrolls. Yeah.
Yeah.
Scully Boys. Oh, I'm pretty sure the same scroll. Like, there's a little girl scroll that's hanging out with Monica,
Yeah.
and like I'm pretty sure that's the same scroll that
yeah.
she saw in the post credits
Oh, that would be cool.
or the pre credits,
Mid credits.
mid credits.
Yeah.
I wonder if we'll ever see Super Scroll.
What's that?
Super Scroll?
It's a scroll, but super.
Exactly. That's pretty much it.
So is it like Superman, but it's a scroll?
In the way that like he embodies the thing that the scroll fucking value the most. He's like a really good super
Yeah,
changer.
He
He's
has
a,
super values.
he's a change him up. Yeah, that's what it is. He's a really, really long curly cue of hair. No, he fucking he just
They
metamorphosizes.
grow hair? No, they don't grow hair.
Sure they
No,
do.
they don't.
Sure they do.
Scrolls?
Yeah.
Scrolls don't grow hair.
They grow hair when they want to.
You got me there.
Yeah, what?
You got me there.
But no, they're bald, shaven, bumpless,
Bumpless.
There he is.
Oh, hey.
Bumping.
smooth.
I'm a dog, and I'm in here. I'm a
Yep.
dog.
Yeah.
Hi, there's a dog.
The Krull are actually known for
Hi.
their sexual prowess.
What up, beautiful? I could use a
Scroll, I
smidge
mean.
of plus DB, but the rest are fine. Nolan levels are perfect now.
Got it. So it wasn't me.
It was the one-armed man.
It was. I didn't kill my wife.
Pet him.
Plus DB.
Give him the love.
Okay.
That's it. That's it. That's the key to his heart. His butt. You scratch
Gotcha.
that booty.
all of the ass, all of the ass.
Oh, is this better? How does this sound to you? Are you
I'm
happy
gonna
about the
just
sound
check.
of my voice? What?
God.
Well, wait.
Oh man, such
It's
good
fine, I can
content when
literally
we're
just listen
worrying about
anyway.
the fucking levels.
Right.
Go on.
That's
Gosh.
going to level out in the audio
Yeah.
version
it'll-
Booger,
anyway.
Yeah, such a good time. It reminds me of the history of levels. Arnold L. Levington was walking one day and he thought, oh, wow, these birds are really fucking loud compared to the sound of screaming in my soul. So why don't I just adjust those with these faders I've installed on my forearm, which control the sound waves around me? And then
So have we covered?
mixing was born.
Sorry,
Oh, don't be.
not.
Facts.
Yeah. So? Was there any other preliminary things to cover in the episode?
What do you
Nope.
mean by preliminary?
We're
Like
before the
Before
big
the
battle.
ultimate
before
thing.
the big battle,
one
and we
that
get
matters?
into the
Oh, okay.
grander themes and whatever of what the show is doing and all of that, which all ties into the big battle and
the fucking people getting their minds unlocked.
yeah.
And then like starting to walk towards
Oh.
Wanda, just being like, "Hey,
Okay.
hey, can my kid like get out of its room to come play with your kid? Like anything, so I can see it again." Just
Or
like-
Yeah.
literally said,
Whoa.
or be the school bully, anything.
Right.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah. Okay.
Just
So
let
yeah,
me
we
see
are
my
on
kid.
Wanda train. Okay.
No, oh, that was messed up.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Like, how
super
long
messed
has
up.
that kid been locked in there?
Probably a
I
while.
mean-
Probably didn't get unlocked until
How-
Halloween.
Fuck.
I mean, how long? Because it seems like it's just every day. Because like what Vision said was like, go to bed and wake up and you've changed everything all over again. So it seems like every episode is a different day. Like it's
Mhm.
so. I mean, any amount of time is awful, but I would say probably only a few weeks max, if that long that she's been there. That's how
Damn.
it's what it seems to me.
Either way,
Right?
I
Yeah.
mean, like it's still gonna suck.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Imagine just not having control of yourself whatsoever, but hearing somebody else's voice and nightmares in your head for like a week.
God.
No. The answer is
yeah,
no.
that's the kicker there. Feeling all her nightmares is like,
Yep, you get to,
Can't.
like you every time you go to sleep, you don't even know Vision like on a personal basis. You maybe seen like a blurry photo of him, but you're having nightmares of him dying
Did she
over
have
and over again.
Did she have 100% nightmares? Does anybody have 100% nightmares?
when your brain is fueled by chaos, probably.
Yeah.
Oh well, she has a magic witch
Considering
lady.
Mephisto is part of the nightmare.
She's like a backwards banana. The good's on the outside
Well, okay.
and it's bad on the inside.
What I mean is, obviously she's horny still. She's a person. She probably has some horny dreams too. Maybe they got to see some of that shit. Not so bad.
Yeah, but
Horny,
her,
scary, maybe.
but her horny dreams are all tied up in her
Okay,
trauma
so there's a
dreams.
whole town.
Yeah.
Hold on,
Oh,
there's a
man.
whole
So-
town that have in their head Wanda and Vision doing the dirty.
Yeah.
And
They'll never
Vision
get that out of
and
their head.
Vision dying while they're doing the dirty.
Yeah,
my
you're
God.
right.
Vision's dreams
Yeah.
would most likely probably be masochistic horror dreams.
Yeah, it's I
So they
feel
all
you.
just randomly develop kinks over the course of that week.
Yeah.
Yeah. They watch Vision try to get his own butt pregnant one too many times, and then there it is.
It's a lot of times.
And of course, and the Avenger would, when Wanda actually like realizes, because she knew that she was doing this, didn't know how, but she knew she was doing this. But whether she really believed it or was just lying to herself, she had convinced herself that she wasn't hurting anybody by doing it.
I think she was helping them. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. They
Which
want
is
this as much as
really
I do.
psychotic. Like,
Yeah.
Oof.
Yeah.
I don't think it's psychotic as much as self delusional.
Okay, I mean, I guess so. Yeah.
like because
What's the
When she-
difference?
hmm?
Some I think isn't it just that like your psychopathy will lead you to believe that other people's pain isn't necessarily your concern,
Yeah.
or just is not.
Or you
part of
like
it?
you completely believe and feel like you are doing them a service.
Yeah. Yeah.
I would say your first one is more accurate to it, and I don't think that she displayed that because when faced with the reality of it, she tried to do the right thing until
The army.
she
True.
realized
Mm.
that there were actual like,
price that it would pay.
the consequences
Yeah.
to her.
She immediately. Well, no, she didn't immediately stop it. Those people got out,
Yeah.
and then she closed it back up.
Did they get out?
I mean, we
It's-
didn't see him again, so it's definitely assumed
I
they
mean,
got
No,
him.
we
they
saw
probably
him
tried
again.
to get as close as possible
No, we
to
didn't.
the
Not
edge.
until after the thingy was closed.
I
Yeah,
mean,
but they were
open.
in town then.
They were probably trying to get close to the edge, and they probably got as close as possible. And when she tried to close it back up because Vision and her kids were disappearing, she closed it back up, and then as it started to close in, because it went closer only to their house, so she probably tried to like range it to where it was only up to them.
Yeah, I feel like that they got out
The-
because if they didn't
no.
get out during it, it
The
would have.
cars barely got in, so there's no way that they got out.
Well, we know they
Yeah.
got out at the end.
Yeah.
yeah, they got out at the end, but
Okay.
And
the
it worked-
cars barely got in during though, so there's no
Yeah.
way that a bunch of vehicles traveled
Yeah.
just fast enough to
Look,
get
these people
inside,
have
and
been
they
horrified
came from.
for a few weeks.
Who-
Like, they're
and they
running,
were-
they're booking it.
But also but the trucks were
No,
like
I
the trucks were like right on the edge of the thing, like they were
Yeah.
there and ready, and still only barely got through before they closed it back up.
But
So,
what makes Wanda such an interesting character and makes the question of villain, hero, and even anti-hero or whatever,
Anti-Vision.
or anti-vision or whatever, miss the point is that she did stop. Like, is that she made the selfish choice for a moment, and in the end did the right thing and made the sacrifice. But I don't know, like having a hero or a protagonist that you can't necessarily call the good guy, is even in the MCU, where you have like people like Tony Stark that are like complex and contradictory characters. It takes that to a new level for me that I really appreciated the way.
yeah, but
they-
Tony was right
What do you mean?
in the whole they needed in the whole Civil War thing.
Oh,
Yeah.
sure, but I don't think that's the main conflict with Iron
Right.
Man.
I get that, but I'm just saying in that certain situation, at least he was right. Like,
I would say he's generally pretty wrong because he uses all of his fucking massive amounts of technology and influence to give himself neat little toys instead of fucking fixing the world's problems.
was
I mean, he also
doesn't he
tried-
also
he did
work to
both.
fix? Yeah,
No,
doesn't
he didn't.
Yes, he did.
Philanthropist. It's in the fucking title.
Okay.
Doesn't he like give a shitload of money to those?
The first thing you
causes?
see
Oh
him
my
do in the-
gosh,
in the
yeah,
The first thing you see him do in the Avengers movie is make like clean solar power.
Yeah,
in
he
all of
made
the
his
city and
he made
stuff.
his office that solar powered building,
just
and
a
he was
test.
working on
His
making the whole
office.
city that whole solar
Okay.
power, so that way the whole city would run off of it.
Did that end up happening?
Well, considering his whole
Pro-
tower got destroyed, he had to rebuild it and make sure it was working still, because it was
It
that
had to
day
have
that it got
happened. It had to
destroyed.
have happened.
Did
Yeah.
it? Did it?
Him going to colleges
Did it?
and giving money to college students
Not-
to work
not
on
solar.
their
Oh
work on their
yeah,
future
that's so nice.
technologies.
Yeah,
Anyway.
people who are already in college get money. Ah, you love to see
I'm
it.
just was Tony right
Yeah, I don't think so.
What do you mean?
in Civil War? Was
Okay, yeah, wait.
needed
Yeah, let's
regulation.
examine this.
I still haven't seen Civil War.
Okay, so the main the main
What?
Goose, all you need to know is the main crux of the conflict is that fucking Iron Man and all his bros are like, hey man, we should fucking register with the state so that we can all have our like a collective amount of our secret identities.
We need oversight.
They need
We
regulation
need
and
oversight. We need
instead of
because we keep
Usually
engaging in these world-ending cataclysms that like countless people die, and it's kind of all of our faults. But anyways, we need to register with these people so that we can have some accountability from somebody, I guess, even though we all have superpowers.
And Cap's side is no, because institutions just like S.H.I.E.L.D. can be corrupted. We can only be accountable to ourselves. Otherwise, we're going to be compromised whenever we need to be
Yeah.
utilized.
Yeah.
And that's the central conflict between those two philosophies.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's like state ideology and fucking anarchy, I guess, basically. Or you could contextualize that in a lot of different like political struggles, but I think the main point is, of course, state oversight or none, or it's just us.
Right.
And fuck, I don't know if we are equipped or have the desire to engage in that conversation. So we might as well.
I mean,
say-
it was the difference between being an ideologue in two different ways, and then also like, and then as Captain America being the ideologue, obviously. And then,
Well, they both are.
I mean, I wouldn't say as much for Tony. He's thinking pragmatically with what's going on around him instead of.
Pragmatism is an ideology.
Yeah.
Oh, well, okay.
And it's also influenced by ideology because if you're pragmatic, all you can say is that you're acting according to you're acting in response to the situation.
Well, who's thinking about the larger circumstance and that?
I can tell you
that
who's
point.
not. Hayward.
Well,
Yeah.
not at all.
Whenever he
yeah.
went to try to shoot them kids, why?
motherfucker.
Yeah.
Why did he try to shoot them kids?
Why are you trying to shoot them kids though?
Like what? No, but like
Just, like-
even on a writing standpoint, like what? Like he sees what's going on. He should not have been like, I could kill him.
He thinks
Yeah,
they're demon
he just
kids.
walks down and is
Right.
like, huh?
He, he thinks they're evil kids.
Yeah.
He doesn't get
Oh
it.
yeah, because they just
doesn't see them
use
as
their
children.
powers.
He
Yeah.
doesn't see the humanity in enhanced human beings.
Oh, I
In
mean,
constructs.
but
Remember?
still, like he should know, like he is not in a situation where he's gonna win this. Why would you even try to shoot him?
I mean, think about what he tried to do thus far.
Yeah.
He's had
Eh.
the audacity the entire time.
He
Aaron.
is, yeah,
Yeah.
the
He-
audacity.
He resurrected a fucking corpse just so he could have a fucking a nice toy.
Are we gonna get the he's Hydra thing, or
I don't think so.
I doubt it.
No.
I think the main critique with him is that he's blinded by the presumptive ideology of his role in society.
because Hayward in the comics is
Hydra.
is Hydra. Okay. So like I just didn't know if we were gonna get that.
That's entirely
not.
possible.
I,
But is it?
But I
how
don't
is
think
it
so.
always
I
fucking
think we-
Hydra?
I- you
We're
know-
fucking time.
Okay,
Right.
we're ramping up to Secret Invasion. With Secret Invasion, I would say there's the possibility of him being a bad Skrull, because we're going to start seeing some of those pop up
Yeah.
as well. Since the Skrull and they've kind of flipped the role, from what I understand, in the MCU of the Skrull being so far being more allied to the Avengers or Earth's heroes.
I mean, what happens to
Definitely want to do a full season review and get into broader themes and stuff, like the whole connective tissue of the season. But as far as this episode goes, I think we covered most everything.
Should have a barbecue day and just eat barbecue and watch all the episodes.
Ooh, that'd be fun.
Whole family day.
Oh yeah, you guys want to have a family day?
I would love a family day.
Somebody to do
Harley, you want a family day?
One division.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, honestly, we should just do that. Like, we should binge it and then talk about it.
Yeah. Family day.
Instead of
Yeah, maybe. Depends on how long it would be. I'd like.
it would be about
Family
it
day
would
we
be
could,
about
like-
4 hours.
Ooh, do it next day? No, that's no. We'd have to do it same day.
Yeah,
Getting everybody together is a
I
task.
feel like it'll be the best fresh
to
if
death.
we all watch it and then talk about it right afterwards.
Sundays are really the only day that I feel like we can all do that, right?
We can do it next Sunday, maybe.
See, if we do it on a Sunday, then we could come in on a Monday and then do a review. A review? You need to watch Age of Ultron. Watch it.
Do you have the plus? Yeah.
Just watch all of them.
Yeah, we can watch it.
Yeah, let's just watch all of them.
All of the movies. I mean,
Okay.
they have it all in chronological order.
I know. I watched all of them.
We can.
You know,
So did Des.
I think the release order is better.
Yeah,
Like-
watching them in order.
Yeah,
Disagree.
watching
Yeah.
in release order.
I agree.
I disagree.
I
Why?
mean, that's fine. You're allowed to be wrong.
That's fine. You're allowed to be wrong as well.
I know.
no one's allowed to be
Not, though.
wrong?
So
This is basically a normal Ruby conversation. I just want to say.
yeah, right.
Yeah.
Speaking of, we'll get to that in just a few minutes. But
Few shirts of a skunk tail.
before we go, no, I just think that like Like
It's not even a phrase.
It's okay.
Yeah, just let it go.
like Captain America, like a first Avenger sets up the actual first Avengers movie. But then in the chronological timeline, that's the first thing. And then you have Captain Marvel, Iron Man, blah 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 blah. And the same thing with Iron Man or Captain Marvel setting up the Skrulls, and then there's no Skrulls for the rest of time.
Yeah.
If
Like,
I
and
if I
so-
had a suggestion, if you were watching them in chronological order, don't watch the after credit scenes because it will make you be like, ah, fuck. That kind of ruined the continuity of what's happening next in what I'm watching.
Right.
Because Dez wants to watch them every time, and I'm like, I don't care. I already know what's coming. I
Okay.
know what the surprise is.
Without the now the scroll thing is still a problem. Without the after credit scene, that does fix the Captain America problem. I will give you that.
Yeah. That's
Which
the thing.
Captain America?
The first one.
Most of them, you know, the next
'Cause-
thing coming in
With the
movies.
Captain America one, or the first Avenger, it's the Avengers trade, like an opening for the Avengers, isn't it?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right, because in
The only one
release
that was a
order,
trailer.
Yeah.
in release order, that comes
No, the
right
one
before.
Was it Infinity War that or was it Captain Marvel that had one of the trailers or one of the ending things was showing Endgame because it has her little train. I just watched it last night. Pretty sure it was Captain Marvel. It's
Is it a
it's the
post
mid
credit? Is that a
the
post
mid
credit or a
it's,
post
it's the
credit?
mid credit and then no, the post credit's the cat throwing up the Tesseract.
Yeah, it is.
The mid credits one is actually showing her showing up to see like Don Cheadle and everybody, which is also kind of like not canon.
The only one that I
might be.
remember,
Yeah.
the only one that the one that you just said is the only one that I remember being like a trailer where it was like fucking the cut between flashing scenes and like letters across the screen and like it looked like a fucking trailer, not like here's a couple of little flashes of photos and stuff.
Yeah,
Like it.
that was the first time that they were gonna be showing
Oh no,
all of them, like
it makes sense.
circle jerking.
It makes sense for when when it came out and stuff, and now we're used to a different kind of thing during the
different kind of
credits.
thing.
Anyway,
Marvel, so many movies, and no many of them are very good.
So the fight between Agatha and Wanda, I thought was like super flippin' cool.
oh yeah.
Oh, the runes?
Yeah, just like
The rune
The
reveal?
first time you see her miss, you see even Agatha notices it but doesn't understand because she thinks Wanda's just like a ditzy. I don't know how to use magic little punk.
Yeah,
Or the,
I
like,
got
getting
mad at
kinda
myself
tired?
for realizing.
I noticed.
Really
I
quick.
realized it.
Yeah,
Immediately.
yeah. I was like, she's doing something here.
Yeah, it was only because
Yeah.
Agatha went.
I didn't.
I was like, she's ruining it up. She's about to.
I
she's about to
didn't.
take
I
it
didn't know
down.
that she was ruining it up. I just knew that she wasn't missing on purpose.
Yeah,
There's
me
no
and
way.
Colin were both like, I don't know what she's doing, but she's definitely not missing on purpose. It's not like
Or she
Wanda.
is.
Oh,
like,
you mean
is
she's
missing.
that's
she's
what it
not
meant.
missing on accident.
Yeah, that's exactly
I
what
was
I
like,
meant to
she
say.
is missing on
She is
purpose,
missing
you
on
silly
purpose.
gooses.
She also like how frequently she did miss was also a clue
Yeah.
for that.
Yeah.
I also love a display of power where Wanda literally gave her everything. Well, what
Besides,
she
like,
would
a
figure
drop.
was everything. No, man, I feel like it was more than that because she almost like it took her literally no time to just.
She looked like
Yeah.
her sisters.
Yeah, she looked. Wow, yeah.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah, she did. But she
no.
was still floating, so you knew she had
Yeah,
at
she
least
still
a
had a-
little bit of power.
How rude.
But she was able to regenerate without absorbing any sort of magic in just like a split second. Like she looked like she was dead, but obviously she's got way more stooled up in the pool of Wanda.
You got it,
Yeah.
dude.
Like, not only was like she's still floating, but like her
Yeah.
barrier was still
Yeah,
up, and her
she's
barrier
killing
would
it.
have fallen if she like would have ran out of
Yeah.
magic. Her barrier would have fallen.
Or the berries would have fell.
Like I would assume anay, because it was her magic that was holding it
Oh,
up.
absolutely.
Yeah.
Oh, we also speaking of Age of Ultron, we also got a call back to her fucking attack or whatever in that with the
Oh, whenever the chokings. choking all the civilians.
No, the fucking whenever she did the fucking brain thing.
Oh,
On
that was
Agatha.
yeah,
yeah. Really neat.
Yeah.
That was a cool
That
scene.
was after. Yeah, that was after that bit.
Yeah.
Yeah,
God, the nosy neighbor archetype that
that's fucked
Agatha's
up.
playing.
That is such a messed up thing to do to somebody.
My favorite thing is the I'm sorry. No, you're not. You're not sorry. You're cruel. And she just gives her that smirk of yeah, a little bit.
little
Yeah. Oh, I really liked the "You'll need me" that I know exactly where to find you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that one, I love that line because she was just like, of course I'll need you. And if, well, not like, of course I'll need you, but like, if I do need you, I know where you are. I like,
I'm doing this
I've
for
got,
a
like-
reason. Yeah.
you're
Yeah.
here.
So Wanda decided not to turn Agatha into the authorities, whoever they might be.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no, she did better than that.
I mean,
I don't know if better is the right word.
The authorities would not have been able to contain her.
That's true. Okay, I'm not saying like, regardless of the efficacy of the authorities, she decided not to defer her punishment to somebody else, which says something a lot about Wanda. She thinks she, in that situation, had the authority because she was very specifically wronged by Agatha, that she had the right to punish her.
I mean, Wanda's very clearly Team Cap.
Oh, for sure. Yeah.
So it's consistent.
Oh
yeah.
All she does is cap.
Jesus.
No.
Sweet Lord.
No cap.
No cap.
No cap. No cap.
No cap.
Is that a rule or?
Cap. No. Can't cap. No.
What?
Yeah. No, it didn't work.
No. No. You didn't even have like a
I can't get
four-syllable word. I know.
I can't
you need
cap.
another.
No.
You can't cap no. What? Can't cap no what, Aaron?
Bullshit.
Satisfaction? Oh.
Satisfaction. Yeah.
You need another four-syllable word that works there.
I like actually cried during this episode.
For
I
real?
got close.
Yeah.
Oh
With-
man.
Yeah, one of my coworkers, she was telling me that she bawled her eyes out during this episode.
I feel that. Man, thank you for letting me be your mom.
Oh, that was the part
Mm.
where I teared up.
Yeah.
for
Yeah.
sure.
Man, I was watching a video on it, and it was like, whenever she went to create the kids, like, you know, actually doing it, not the movie thing, it was like she searched the Nexus for 2 souls.
Or it's just a sweet thing that moms say to their kids.
Yeah, I
You
know.
said she.
I'm just having fun
She
with
said
it.
picking me.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah, picking
it's
me.
just
to be
a
your
sweet
mom.
thing that the moms say to their kids.
I've
Yeah,
never heard a mom
seriously.
say that to her
Never.
kid.
What? My family says that.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I've never
That
heard
makes
that
no
before.
fucking sense.
It
But
may-
No sense at all.
it is a nice thing that people say to their family members. I'm not surprised I haven't
It's
heard
like
it.
it's like you
Well-
didn't they didn't pick you. They raced to see who would win, and they won, and they both won. It was a tie.
I still don't yet.
Sorry, I was thinking of actual birthing. That's how twins go.
Right on. No, they came out at the same time.
Yep. No, they didn't.
You're right.
3 seconds older.
I
No,
don't-
like I no,
Wait,
that
which
people
one was
don't say
older?
that.
Was it the
Yes,
one that, was
they
that has
do.
the speed
Uh,
powers? Because that'd be better.
Pietro was older. Yeah, Pietro was the one that came out
Okay,
first.
awesome.
I don't know. 3 out of 5 say no. 2 out of 5 say yes. Which means some do.
Whoa,
That's not common.
what?
though. You said no. You said you.
I
don't-
said I haven't heard it. I didn't say I didn't know that it was something people say to each other.
Oh,
Is that what we're debating? Like, I'm so. What?
Well, I mean that is the debate there because I have never heard that phrase. In my
I've
fucking
never heard that
life.
phrase until WandaVision.
I have. My
Yeah.
family says it.
That's all you
So
need.
weird.
There's so many idiosyncrasies. When we came home from trips, my mom would always say, home again, jiggity jig. How many of you have heard that? Probably some
That
of
is
you,
also
but not all
very
of you.
weird.
That's
but I
common.
agree. I've never heard that.
Huh?
And I know
Yeah.
that's
I've never
not
been
common.
told thank you for
But-
picking me as
but-
your mom.
That is a very Sue Ellen thing to do.
For sure, she's a
My
huge
father
nerd, but-
always said, "Hail the conquering hero!" every single fucking time when he came in the door. from
Oh
work.
yeah, anytime my dad would
Oh.
see me as I was walking in the house, he'd go, "The man, the myth, the legend, soon to be the movie."
It's just another way of saying God blessed me with you, or we were
Yeah.
destined. I was destined to be your mom, or something like that. It's just a sweet way of giving agency to to the kid, like we were supposed to be together or something. That's all it means. It's just a sweet. It's just
contextualizes agency. I can get on that train.
Yeah.
That makes sense now that
Right.
you say it like that. But in the context, I liked it a lot better not knowing that. Like as a line in the movie, I liked it better.
I like it,
Or not
and
really, but-
everything about this, I like it at its actual like human elements. I like
Yeah.
it being just a sweet thing that she said to her kids before she knew, and they probably knew that they were going to disappear from reality. Then some,
Which is the same thing, kind of dying. Like,
yeah,
why wouldn't they think of it as death on
Right,
some level?
yeah.
And
They just
then
had to.
we-
yeah, oh, absolutely, yeah.
Yeah.
They're about to die.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And and a weird thought. Was it Billy? Billy's the Wiccan one.
Yeah.
Yeah. He probably already knows what's about to happen, but he's still.
Oh, for sure.
He still just
Yeah.
lets all those moments happen. And
The way
whatnot.
that she tucked him into bed and everything,
Yeah.
and they just laid there, and Billy probably
Mhm.
knew that
Billy
he
knew
was
he could
he
see
was
the
definitely
future.
going to be like
Yeah.
dying, and he was probably
Yeah.
just like laying there in bed, like this is it, this is the last time
Yeah.
I'm going to be with my family, and I'm just going to lay
Last
here.
time he
I'm
can see
g-
the future. He knows.
Yeah,
He's
but
gonna see his
like-
mama again.
Yeah,
But how
I
far
mean-
can you see into the future?
that's
Yeah.
fair. That's
See
very
once.
fair.
Well, I mean, he
But,
is
like-
going to cease to exist for a little bit.
What
at
if they didn't
least.
realize it? They were just like, "Oh, this is nice.
The small
Good night,
moments in the-
brother."
But the small moments in the way they said goodbye was really touching. Like the way
Yeah,
For
like
sure.
Wanda was turning off the lights and Vision turned them on and was just like, let's say goodbye in the dark or in the light.
Oh,
Like we
yeah,
gotta say
no.
goodbye
Yeah.
to each other, seeing
So
each
I
other.
heard it. I heard it's a bad omen to say goodbye in the dark.
No,
or
you
something
didn't.
Like that.
No, you
We,
didn't.
God, now I couldn't remember it exactly,
it's
so
so
I had
good.
to.
No,
I
you
had to look it up.
Mm.
Oh, I didn't.
We've said goodbye before, so it stands to reason. We'll say hello again. Also,
Yeah.
Dominic.
That
Fuck,
Oh,
was
yeah.
such
I
a
was.
good.
I'm actually kind of tearing up.
I was like, I'm
thinking about
gonna
it.
cry again.
Yeah, that was such a good
Yeah.
line.
So
Fucking-
we get our cake
Can't
and eat
remember
it
what he
too,
says, though.
Mm-hmm.
and that we get our moment of closure and acceptance, but also there's a vision floating around out there somewhere who is going
Vision still
to go
exists.
through a character arc and find his personality again,
And have
And
a
we'll
divorce with Wanda.
they'll eventually end up back together.
But does like she doesn't know?
I think it's going to be the Tony and Pepper of this
Yeah.
saga, where that's just a through line of emotional connection throughout. But at the end of the
Yeah.
day, Wanda and Vision, I think, will end
Yeah.
up together.
It's just like that
They-
end credit scene when Wanda's like searching through the book and everything. You know, she's probably searching for a way to get her kids and Vision back, as well
I-
as like learning about herself.
I think
And
she's-
like the way, like more about her as the Scarlet Witch, because she doesn't know much about that. Like she seemed very like unknowledgeable.
I think
and-
she's doing that more than she is the first part. Like I think that she wasn't looking for the boys. The boys called out to her
Yeah.
in the end. Which, by the way, again, haven't seen all of Doctor Strange, but I do know that that dude can only astral project when he's laying down and sleeping and stuff. And Wanda is fucking astral projecting
I mean,
and just going on
she-
about her day
Yeah.
like
Agatha-
a
Yeah.
boss.
Agatha literally says you are more powerful.
Yeah,
than the
of
Sorcerer
course.
Supreme.
But we see it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
for
Yeah.
sure.
And
Uh,
don't think anything about it.
The other
Well,
half.
for a little bit.
The other half of Vision's quote got me too. Sorry, I had to say it. I have been a voice with no body, a body but not human, and now a memory made real. Who knows what I might be next?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck yes. Like, and I get that's signaling obviously that we're gonna have some certain sort of version of
Does
Vision.
Wanda
Vision
know
can't
that
die.
Vision is
Yeah, right.
like out there right now,
can't die?
or did she
Vision.
assume like
Vision.
he was just dealt with, like the anti-Vision?
Vision is an idea more than anything.
I guess that's.
Do you understand what I'm asking, Zach?
I was listening to both of
Two
you.
conversations.
And yeah.
Yeah.
What?
Okay, I'm so sorry,
I
man.
know. I'm sorry. My
Well-
brain just chose not to latch onto what you said.
No, it's okay. I get it. I really do. Does Wanda know that there's like a Vision out there right now, or what does she
I mean,
think
she
happened?
knows about the other Vision. she doesn't know what happened between.
Yeah, so she never saw him. The last time
his
she saw him,
interaction
Yeah.
with his
I mean,
X-Vision,
si-
so.
I'm guessing since
dipped.
we didn't see a like whenever he shot through the library, since we didn't see like an actual cut of Wanda going, "Oh hey, bitch
Yeah.
maid's leaving."
I don't
See,
know.
that's
Maybe
what
while they were
yeah.
walking back home, she could be like, "Hey, what happened to White You? Oh,
Dad, don't worry about him."
Kind of realized that he was me and fucked off.
Said,
Huh,
"Don't worry about him, mate."
weird." he said he came here to kill the Vision, and then he realized he was the Vision, and then he left. So
He muttered something about
Yeah.
being.
There is this, I think, therefore I am entity. Damn it.
He muttered something about being free from that bitch wife, and then flew off. I don't know what that was about.
Said his name was Frank. Oh, no.
He said, "Let me be frank." So
Yeah,
I let
that
him-
that entire end scene was really good. Oh, I like the way that Vision disappeared this time. He wasn't like ripped to pieces. This time he was just like peacefully dissolved.
Yeah.
It was the way he was created. Too.
Yeah.
It was the same.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Same animation stuff. It was fucking great.
Can we get
Yeah,
to the
it seemed
end
like
credit
everything
stuff?
went back to like
Yeah.
how it was before she appeared, because like she even went back into the outfit she was
Mhm.
wearing when she first showed up to that house.
And I feel like we already talked about the and we already talked about the mid
Kinda.
credits, didn't we?
No. Well, I mean,
We talked about the
we
mid-
we snippeted on both of them. We didn't really talk about them.
We talked
them.
about the scroll.
What?
Oh,
yeah, that's
the scroll coming in. Yeah, I
But-
mean,
but we didn't
do you
talk.
think Monica's got like, you know who it is? It's Nick Fury.
yeah, of course it's Nick.
Oh,
Fury.
yeah.
yeah.
But then we get to the Sokovia. See, that was Sokovia. Right?
It's the place is called Wundagore.
You're fucking with me.
No, that's where that's what everyone's pretty sure that they went to. It's a place that she goes off. It's a place where her and Pietro were born in the comics, not in the show. And
okay.
it's also somewhere later on she goes as a hideout.
Okay.
Spelled WNDA, the way Serena says it. I
That
love
shit
it.
looked like Sokovia.
Wundagore.
Why?
But she is just straight up being
She plotting.
she's living cottagecore and studying demon magic. Like what the fuck?
Yeah.
This is awesome.
Just in the dark hold, hardcore. She's straight astral projecting like Doctor Strange, and it's really cool.
as she makes fucking
Only
tea.
better.
Mm-hmm. She's gonna get her
Yeah.
kids. This is gonna be directly correlated with old flippin' Doctor Strange and the mom.
Yeah, obviously.
Yeah.
She's the mom.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
Multiverse of Madness is an acronym. Nolan,
No, I know this.
I know you know this.
Okay.
All right,
Anyway,
I thought it was pronounced Mom.
Mom.
What?
Okay. Anyway. Yeah.
like I said, there's really not much to cover in the end credit scenes. We're getting more Scarlet Witch. Scarlet Witch will return in Doctor Strange 2: The Multiverse of
Literally,
Madness.
yeah,
Yeah.
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 We just didn't get the fucking black screen with the letters. That's
Yeah.
all we didn't get.
Fucking teased. And of course,
Tobey Maguire.
we're getting Monica Rambeau in Captain Marvel 2, which of course
Yep.
we're getting that.
Nice. Do we know when that's coming out?
22, I think?
Yeah. All the
Oh.
big.
Okay.
I think movie time is 2022.
Here's the,
Except it starts with Spider-Man.
Damn it, COVID.
Can't go home.
Well, I think we're still getting Black Widow and Eternals this year, aren't we?
Yeah. Wait, is Eternals a movie?
Yeah.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Cool.
Oh, I forgot it was a movie. I thought it was another series.
So here's the thing. Vision has been known to be romantically entangled with not only Wanda, but with Carol Danvers. So we could see Anti-Vision.
Ooh, hooking up with the Danvers.
That might be interesting to see
Yeah.
how that dynamic plays out, because then Wanda would have to like move on, and
Or
I think a
fight
lot of people
Carol
are going to be mad about
Danvers.
that.
Yeah.
Carol Danvers versus
Also,
why
I
would they
don't-
fight
I
about
won't give a
that?
fuck, but I think
because
they're-
Wanda.
Only
Wanda's.
only if there's an
love.
entire movie dedicated to their custody battle.
Yes.
That's no wait,
That's-
wait. Disney Plus series. I need time
Oh,
to
yes.
really flesh this drama
That's the MCU's Kramer versus Kramer.
out. Right. Oh no, it's Judge Judy.
Yes. Are they
You know
Dino
what?
Nuggies?
I mean, I'll get them Dino Nuggies.
You know they
You want
make
some
those.
Dino Nuggies, kick?
We'll be back next week with some Dino Nuggies.
You know they make those with real dinosaurs, right?
Yeah, 100%. fossil fuels straight into the kids.
I mean the remains of the fucking suits they wore in the Dinosaurs TV show.
Bye.